Hello, and welcome to what will be a masterclass in Bucky O'Hare on the NES. It's the intro. Wait, hang on a minute. Willy Fight? The frig's a Willy Fight? What sort of game is this? Now, I've played this extensively as a child, and there was no penile swordplay as far as I can remember. Blah 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 blah. So this is a let's play. There's actually, I mean, reviews. Who cares? Who actually cares? I mean, yeah. If you like a game, you're gonna play it anyway, and if it's interesting, you're gonna play it anyway. What does me talking over some footage of the game matter to you, the 3 people who watch my videos? I love you. Thank you. There's a pint with your name on it anytime. So I thought, well, no one cares about old games. Not really. I mean, people play it for nostalgia reasons, but you know, it's an old game. No one, you can't buy this. Maybe you can get it on the Wii. I don't know. Can you get it on the Wii? But, so this is Bucky O'Hare on the NES. There's also a pretty solid arcade game as well from Bucky O'Hare, but I haven't got that. I've got this. I've got the original cartridge, which is what I'm playing right now. This is no way stolen off the internet and emulated. No sir, Mr. Nintendo, sir. I know how you feel about that shit, you joyless bastards. So yeah, Bucky O'Hare. I played this a lot, but by the time I got my hands on this game, I'd already moved on to the Super Nintendo, the SNES. And at that point, once I had the SNES set up in the lounge, the NES was sadly relegated to my grandmother's house. So I'd only really play on the NES when I stayed over at weekends. So Monday to Friday was Super Famicom SNES games. Super Mario World being a personal favourite there. Cybernator. Oh god, Cybernator is so good. God damn, is it hard though. I'm just listing SNES games that I played as a child, and that's not interesting to anyone. I mean, I'm not even interested in that really. So yeah, so I'd play this on the weekends. I'd go stay at my gran's. This was in the spare room on a really old CRT. It was old even then, when I was a child. Imagine that. I'm now in my mid-30s, so as a child, that was like 20 years ago? I can't remember. Who cares? No, earlier than that. Good lord. But yeah, I played it extensively at my grandmother's house, and it brought me many, many hours of pleasure. I'm pretty sure I got this from Electronics Boutique, but it wasn't called that then. First it was called, oh goddamn, Future Zone, maybe? And then it became Electronics Boutique, and then it became Game. And oh, Game, what a fucking awful way to buy a game. Seriously, just don't do it. Just don't. If you're a confused parent, ask the child what they want and get it off Amazon. Don't go to Game. Don't buy from Game. And you know what? They sell you used fucking games labelled as new. That's not hyperbole. That's true. That's fact. I know, because I had a mate who worked there, and he told me. And like, if you work at Game, you can borrow games and bring them back and sell them as new. Because they're all unboxed and kept in drawers in the back. God, that pisses me off. I once refused to buy a game because they did that. It was new, but they took the disc out of the drawer. Like, they keep the discs sandwiched inside the manual, and they keep it just loose in drawers, and they just pull it out and put it in the display case to keep on the shelf. And like, I was buying like Mario Kart or something on the Wii maybe or something, and they wanted me to pay 40 quid for a game they'd kept rattling around in a pissing drawer. I refused. I steadfast refused, and I walked out without a game. So that's what you got to do, people. Not buy games from Game. But yeah, this is good. This brings me right back to yeah, my childhood playing games at my grandmother's house. And see, I used to spend like pretty much every weekend at my grandmother's house, and not because it was fun, not particularly more fun, or not because I could play on my NES, which I was already, you know, kind of done with at that stage, but because she made us, me and my brother, she made us bacon sandwiches before bed. Imagine that, like before bed, having a bacon sandwich. And invariably there would have been one in the morning as well. So within, say, 12 hours, we had 2 bacon sandwiches. Oh, that's cracking. And she made it in the microwave. She had this little white corrugated tray she got from Lakeland Plastics, and she'd make us bacon sandwiches in the microwave, which isn't an ideal way to make bacon, but it was still really, really good. So that's see, now people have various yardsticks. People have various ways to measure what they were doing in their lives. Some people correlate their lives against books they read, where they were when they read the book, what big events happened in their lives when they read said book. For me, it's always video games, which is both tragic and awesome. So I can tell you pretty much where I was and what I was doing at that age. I can't tell you what was going on in the background. I can't tell you what the news was at the time, or what fashion trends, or what the zeitgeist of the time was. No fucking idea. But I can tell you that, you know, I spent a whole summer playing Soul Reaver and Crazy Taxi and listening to Offspring. Yeah, trying to find myself as a teenager. That's how I did that. But yeah, so like this and a handful of other games. This and Monsters in My Pocket. Well, it's Low G Man. Games that I really remember taking off, getting really into games at my grandmother's house. And every now and then we'd take over the SNES, and me and my brother would play 2-player Street Fighter or something in the conservatory on an even older CRT. It might have even had wood paneling, if my memory serves. A wood-paneled CRT. Me and my brother playing Super Street Fighter. He had like the third-party controller, which had more buttons and turbo fire, but I had the standard SNES one, which was far superior. So as you can see here, I'm pretty fucking good at this game. Even after all these years, the skills haven't left me. It's hard. These old games, man. Like, I was playing it and I died a few times, and you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the stage, and I was like, oh. Like, people think that's a novelty these days. Like, people play Dark Souls and Bloodborne and they're like, oh, what the fuck is this? I died, I have to go all the way back to the beginning. It's like, oh, fuck you, Jack. That's what... Oh, you see... Oh, I see, I got sloppy there. Oh, that was the first life I lost, maybe. You go all the way back to the beginning, checkpoint, quick scoping. That's what modern gamers sound like. You don't know how fucking good it was back in the day. You don't know Call of Duty. You don't know shit. But yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty good. I don't remember it being like, later on it gets ridiculous. I'm not going to go in depth. I'm going to sign off in a minute, because this is me talking about bacon sandwiches at my fucking grandma's house. I mean, who cares about that? And I'm swearing more than my usual videos. I don't know why I'm doing that. Because I'm more relaxed. It's easy to do in this. Like, when I actually try and make an actual video about games, I have not a script, but I have bullet points and things I want to say, and I plan it and take multiple goes at it. And it's still shit and fucking boring. So I figured, well, you know, I don't know much about games. I play a lot of games, I don't know much about them. I can't critique them for shit, because for me, every game is something... It's polar for me. Like, the game is either good and playable, or it's fucking horrendous. That's it. I don't really have... There's no 5s and 6s in my review repertoire. It's all good or shit. There's a binary select. And this is a good game. And I like it. So, there. This is quite tricky. It's not tricky, it's just annoying. It's fiddly. It goes really to pot in a minute. I might stop it before then. But, yeah, so... Just take a second and think about it. Where were you when you were playing Buck Your Hair? I was in my grandmother's spare bedroom, eagerly awaiting my next bacon sandwich, which is why I'm fucking fat now. Thanks, Gran. That's why I have a chronic, crippling addiction to bacon. Fortunately, these days I have a bacon, so I have to make it in a pan. Of course, the best way to make bacon is to grill it. Don't put foil underneath, let the fat drip through, so you get an even healthier bacon. Yeah, bacon sandwiches. Thanks for listening, and I hope. I don't know what I hope. I don't know what I hope to achieve from this. I don't know. Is it tragic? I don't know. But this is tragic. Look at this shit. God, oh, just jump, you twat. See, back in old... Oh, I'm going to go back just one more thing. Like, old games, they didn't really give much of a shit about clipping or responding to button presses. Because I didn't intentionally fall down any of these times. I pressed A, and it was like, well, you pressed A, but you didn't really press A. So, yeah, fuck you. But, yeah, I can. Look, go on. I think I can. I think I can. Go on, son! And he's made it. Thanks for listening. I do actually love you. Have a really good day. And have a bacon sandwich. No fucking brown sauce. Don't be fucking stupid. Okay, you have a dollop of ketchup and you dip into it. That's how you eat a bacon sandwich. Thanks!